What is up, guys? It's your girl Erica. I'm here with another video. Today's video is gonna be a really simple video. It is my everyday matte face. You've been seeing this face literally for like the past 2 months straight, just because I haven't had time to like stir away and play with, like my new stuff. Like I got a lot of new stuff here, but that's okay, because all this is coming in a video right after this one. So anyway, without further ado, if you want to know how I get my everyday matte glam doll look, keep watching. So I work every day now, and I'm like filming everything, and I'm just like trying to do more and more and more, and I just have like a lot of stuff going on. So I need my makeup to really last. So I'm gonna start off with my Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray, and I'm gonna spray my whole face. Like that. So if you didn't know, I have a real obsession with looking like a literal doll. That kind of like plays into like why I do my brows a certain way, why I wear my lashes a certain way, why I do my liner a certain way, why I overline my lips so much, just because I like literally like looking like an absolute doll. I'm sorry, I'm going in and priming my face using my Milk HydroGrip primer. My favorite primer at the moment. It lasts forever. It just helps everything, a lot. I love that. So once my face is all primed and once my primer has set and it's nice and tacky, I'm going to go in and color correct. So to do that, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the orange one, not the dark one. And I'm taking this underneath my eye. I don't really have dark circles, but this is like a preventive measure. And I feel like throughout the day, your makeup starts to break down and stuff like that, and I cannot stand that. So yeah, I'm going in here. I don't really get a 5 o'clock shadow, but sometimes I do, and I feel like as black women, a lot of us do, and I just don't like it. So I do this as like a preventative measure, just to make sure I ain't out here looking crazy. And just put a little bit up higher for my dark circles, not dark circles, my dark spots from like breakouts. Alright, and I'm going to blend this out with this little tiny Real Technique sponge, just like a little eye sponge, and it is dry. Okay, so now for foundation, I'm going in for my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This has been my go-to foundation lately. Like, I just love it so much. I'm almost empty. It's like right here at the S. So I love it. And then also I noticed it's not hard to like get in there once you do run out. Like it twists off. You know how like some of them are like really hard to open once you but you can still see like some product in there that you got to get out, girl. This one comes off, so that's just FYI. Okay, so yeah, I like to go in with 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and this is in the shade 490, by the way. Alright, and now I'm just taking my damp beauty blender to blend this out. I know, guys, like my big one, look, it's on this last leg. Let me show you. It's on this last leg, so I got to pick up another big one. So I just been using like my actual beauty blender, cause baby girl done about had it. Okay, so my foundation is all blended out. This is it. I matched my foundation to my body, not my neck, because it doesn't match my rest of me. Like I'm pale and shit everywhere else. So now we're gonna go in with under eye. If you know me, you know I love a bright under eye. Like I said, it just plays into the doll culture that I'm obsessed with. So I'm taking my MAC full coverage foundation palette. This is the 12 shade one. And I'm going in with the second shade up top. Just like really light. Yep. And I am taking it on this little flat concealer brush, and I am really just patting this in directly under the eye. This is how I get like my fake filler moments. People think that I have filler, and you know, I love it. Like super fillery looking, like super non-realistic vibes. So I'm bringing this out and back in a straight line in a patting motion. Peep that. It's like really patting motion. And I'm only bringing it to the top of the cheekbone because we still are going to go in and conceal. Concealer is going to help to highlight. This helps to brighten underneath the eye, if that makes sense. Now, could you use this palette as well to highlight? Yes, of course. But I like using this palette to really focus in on brightness because it's creamy and it blends out beautifully when used correctly, because you can really mess this up. So you just really want to take your time and pat this out before you go in and blend, because if you just like apply it in streaks, it's gonna look streaky, and once you blend it out with your blender or a blending brush, it's gonna get streaky. So that's why I go ahead and apply it with this in a patting motion and really get this in to the skin. It's like my favorite part of my makeup routine, honestly. And it's really the key to my bright under eyes. Now, bright under eyes are not a thing for everyone. A lot of people don't like a really bright under eye. That's, like I said, it's just me. It's part of me loving to look like extra snatched, extra doll-like. As you can see, like how big my eyes are starting to look. They're looking really, really round. You know, it's just something that I love. So it might not be for everybody. And that's okay. And another reason why you want to make sure to go ahead and pat to blend this out first is because if you're prone to creasing, I'm prone to creasing under my eye, not on my actual eyelid, but under my eye sometimes can crease really bad. So if you go ahead and pat this in, you won't have to worry about creasing. Alright, and as you can see, like, it's already like pretty much sculpted in my face. So yeah, this is just like my favorite part, like I said before, of my makeup routine. I just like seeing this. Once I see this, it's just like yeah. I'm also gonna go in with just a tiny little bit on the tip of my nose. Yeah, because this is like where I focus my highlighter at. So it just helps it to look even, you know, brighter. Alright. So now we're going to rotate our sponge. And we're going to just lightly dab this in some more. This is to make sure that, you know, it is seamless. And this is where we're at. So now we're going to go in and with concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade medium. This is just medium. I don't know if this is medium neutral. Yeah, this is just medium. Sometimes I use medium neutral, depending on my day, or medium warm. I don't know. This is just medium. This is probably medium neutral. Yeah, I think this is neutral. I'm pretty sure this is neutral. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and under the eye. 3 dots, 1 dot, 3 dots. Lightly go on our Cupid's bow to define that. Tiny little bit on the tip and a little bit on the bridge like that. And the key to doing this is, now we're like really sculpting. Before we were brightening, now we're sculpting. The key to doing this is to blend it out where you put it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have putting concealer here, but yet you're blending it way back here. That's not the purpose. And a little bit goes a long way, as you can see. Like, I never dip the applicator back into the tube. Once you pull it out, that's enough for your whole face, okay? So we're going to go on with our beauty blender. Now we're going to blend. Oh. I like to blend my eyes last just because I want to make sure that it's a little bit tacky. And make sure the pigment is there. Because like I said, I want to look super snatched and doll-like. So you can see how I'm blending this out directly where I put it. That way my Cupid's bow is nice and defined, as you can see. Now under the eye. Now I'm going into contour with my fave. This is the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation, the Fast Base Stick. Yeah, Fast Base Stick Foundation. This is in color F18. And same thing with this, you want to blend it out where you place it, okay? And I'm taking my, oh, it's rubbed off. This brush is like super old. I don't even know if this collection is still available for purchase. But it's a little, it knows from Real Techniques. It's like a dome head blending brush. Okay, and now I'm going in with powder. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder. Why do I keep this in the box? I don't know. I like it, pulling it out the box. And this is such a big ass powder. This powder probably gonna last me for the rest of my life, I swear. Cause well, you'll see what I'm about to do. I hate talking ahead of myself, but I do it all the time. I'm like really big on packaging, so like the label, the film thing is still in here and everything. I actually have 2 of these. I have this one in banana, and then I have the lighter one as well. So now we're just gonna go in. So I like going in with a yellow base powder to set generally my face. And then we go on top of that with a brightening powder, okay? So we're gonna go in with our sponge. And we're really gonna push this into the skin. I love yellow base powders, just because they set well, especially on brown skin. They set really well, and they also help to brighten, which, you know, the girl's obsessed. And now we set with one layer everywhere else. Alright, so to now brighten things up a bit, I am taking my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Just a little bit. And I'm going to gather the powder. And I'm going to leave this under the eye to really brighten things up. This also plays into like the dullness. I promise you it's going to come together, girl. I know you're looking at me like I'm crazy because this is like the third layer of powder. And you know, most people this is going to look cakey. But I promise you, just rock with me. You know, I would never lead you astray. I wouldn't. So just leave this sitting here. Now I'm taking my Zulu Palette from Juvia's Place and just this little random little eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and warm up my eyes. I'm using this chocolatey brown shade right here. As you can see, this palette is busted. And I'm applying it directly in that crease and then blowing it upward. And I'm taking a little bit of the banana powder. Same brush to do this. Tap off as much as possible so it looks like that. Like that. And I'm taking this on the lid in a sweeping motion to brighten it up a little bit. And then doing that, you want to do it on the side of the brush. That way the head is still dark with the eyeshadow. Like that. So it's like you're doing a 2-in-1 type of motion. Taking this Rebel Edge brush from Real Techniques. This is the Rebel Edge 203, the largest one in the collection. And I'm taking the same shade right here. This chocolatey, really warm brown shade. And I'm going in to bronze and warm up this contour. Like I said, still in swirling motions to do this. I don't go up past like my line for my underarm. Same little crease brush that I use for my eyes, and I'm doing it on my nose. So to contour my nose, I take it all the way down and around, and that's really it for this part. As you know, like my nose is really only from here. This is really just flat surface. So that's why I like to elongate my nose just so it looks like I have like a protruding bridge. Because I just think that's so cute. Like a doll. My obsession with like looking like a Bratz doll is literally insane. You know. I want to look like a doll ever since I was like younger and I was like playing with like my dolls or whatever. So, you know, just comes back around full circle. My Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. This is the really, really deep one. And I'm going to lightly go into the contour shade. Same brush. And I mean super lightly because it's so pigmented. It sometimes have a little kickback. So I'm tapping that off. And I'm going in just on the sides of my nose. Just for a little extra pinch. Really light hand to do this. Alright, so that's how I get my nose so tiny and snatch looking. Yeah, girl. That's the process. So now I'm going in back with this brush that I blended out my cream contour. And I'm lightly going in and mixing the contour and the sculpt shades in that palette. And I'm applying this directly in my jawbone. So my jawbone is actually right here. Okay, so after all that's done, I just take this little any old angle brush or do. This is just a, I don't know who it's from, but this is just an angle brush. So I like to take it directly under my eye because that curve just fits so beautifully under there. And really brush and blend this all together. Once all the excess powder is gone, I'm going with the Zulu Palette again, and I mix the orange and then this pink, like 2 orange to 1 pink. It's kind of like the ratio of how I mix it. I don't know. And I use this combo for blush. And I'm also going to put it on the tip of my nose and underneath the nose, just so it looks like, I don't know, like cute. I don't know. Blend it in the center of the forehead, like that. So now I'm just taking my beauty blender with a little bit more of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder. And I'm using this to soften the blush up slightly. And look something like that. So now we're gonna go in and do 1 set with the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. And now we're going in with our Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So while my face is still damp and you can see everything like tying together now is like when I like to go on with brow gel, just because it helps to really stick them. Okay, when my face is setting, I am going to go in with lashes. And you know what I like to say, the bigger the lash, the bigger the hole. So, yeah. So, for mascara, I am taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara. 1 little coat on my top lashes. This is just to, you know, erase powder, you know, any debris that might be there. This is also going to help to lift your lashes up, so it holds your falsies and it helps you to look wide awake like a doll. I think that needs to be the title of this video. Doll like makeup routine. I don't know. And now I'm taking clear brow gel on my lower lashes, just a little bit. You know, it's little details like this that really tie the whole thing together. Because I don't do eyeliner on the lower when I do like little matte nudes like this. I don't do that. I don't know, I just don't like it. And now for highlighter, when my face is still starting to dry down, this is the Juvia's Place Royalty 1 Loose Highlighter. And then just really swirl to blend this out. Because she is, oh, golly. And I like to flex like my muscles and everything, like how I move my face sometimes during the day, just so I make sure that, you know, it's really like blended to like all my facial expressions. I know it's weird, but I don't know, that's just how I like, that's how I like do it. Oh, on the cheek. Okay, so for my nose, it's a little bit different because I just do this. Not blending, I'm just applying it more with every little swipe. And then I'm using like the mid of the brush because I barely want anything on the bridge of my nose. So I just picked up a little bit more of the highlighter on this little pencil brush that's damp. And I'm applying it directly on the tip of my nose. Ooh. Oh my god. And I'm softening the edges slightly, and then that's it. I'm like Erica, the golden nose reindeer. I don't know. Like, just me, sis. So now we're gonna fluff the wig and do a nude lip, of course. And I'll attach like the video for my brows and my nude lip routine down below, and also the hair. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Lip and hair is finished. Bad bitch alert. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, anyway, this is it. I'm obsessed. If you didn't know, I'm like really obsessed. Like, I come home now with this hair and this exact same face on, and I like call everyone. It's just like, I don't want to get ready for bed. I don't want to ever take this off. But I slept my makeup 2 nights ago when I came back from Atlanta, and girl, skin just not getting back right after like a week. So, whew, no, that's just the tea for me. But I hope that this was beneficial for you, and I hope you liked it. And if you want to know how I got this blonde hair, you can click the link below. And like I said, same thing for the lip and for the brow. Yeah, it's like a black Barbie. You know what I'm saying? Real doll vibes. So I will see y'all in my next video.